Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a half sheet DIY, and I've got my sticker sheets, some washi, and the sticker book I mainly pulled from, and some pens this time because there'll be quite a bit of drawing. Okay, so I'm going to start off with covering up that little notes header at the top. And then what I want to do is kind of line the edge here with this washi tape. This DIY is going to be for Comic-Con, which I'll be going to in a few weeks, and I just kind of wanted to have a little memory sheet as well as just some information for what sessions I want to do and some highlights. So I just thought it would be cute to make a little half sheet for that. So I'm trying to punch this washi, and it went through. Oh, you don't know how many times I've fought with that whole punch thing. It's the worst. I will say that I love having one, but it's always a struggle. So hopefully one day Happy Planner comes up with a better one and re-releases it, because then I will jump on that bandwagon. Okay, so my idea for this DIY is to kind of make it look like a comic strip. Precursor right here, I am not a comic artist by any means, but I've seen some really cute like Bujo style, comic book style layouts. They're mainly for like the week, but I thought it'd be cute to kind of tie that in here and try to make it look a little bit comic book style since it's Comic-Con. So let's just see what I can come up with here. I did sketch out a few ideas beforehand, so I'm kind of using that as a guide based off the stickers that I pulled, and we will see if this turns out the way I want. I'm pretty excited about this. I am super happy about going to Comic-Con again this year. It's always a highlight. I go with my friend. We both she's had a camera, like a professional camera, for a while, and mine I just got for my birthday, so we've been taking little trips out, just doing photo shoots and practicing on our cameras. So we go to Comic-Con together every year, and I'm looking forward to that because I'm sure we'll be taking lots of photos and seeing all the people in their their costumes and stuff. That'll be really fun. So definitely want to keep track of that, and also just there's always some kind of adventure. Last year we saw a few movie stars. That was so fun, and hopefully we can track down some people again this year. Anyway, I am setting this up so the top, very top, will say Comic-Con, and then that first section is going to be about Wednesday. So Wednesday we don't actually have tickets, it's a preview day. A lot of the different elements and stuff, the outside stuff, is set up early, so we're hoping to get in and to see some of the exhibits that they have outside, like the sponsored stuff, and then just do some photo taking. And it's more of just like a casual, like, go downtown and check out the scene. I'm sure there'll be people dressed up in cosplay already. So yeah, so it's going to be more of just like a sights and sounds, and maybe we'll get some yummy food, and yeah, so just exciting. And so it's always a fun time. So I'm going to go with her on Wednesday. She's got tickets Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I only got tickets for Friday this year, just because it's a lot. I don't know if you guys, if you've been to Comic-Con, maybe you understand. I mean, if you're a diehard comic book fan, I mean, it's probably worth it to go the whole time, but I'm really just kind of in it for the sights and the sounds and seeing the different people, and so one day is plenty. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, so my tickets are for Friday, and so that'll be on the back. So the front is just going to be kind of about our preview day and going downtown and checking things out. So I'm just setting that up there, just trying to keep it, kind of simple. Have a little place for like what we did, our adventures, a little spot at the very bottom for any fun quotes or things that are said or that we overheard while we were there. And then, yeah, so I'm marking out that it's preview day there on the top, and then I tried to letter this adventures, kind of, and it's just a little bit hard to read, so hopefully I'll be able to fix that in a bit. So yeah, so right now I'm putting in to be continued because it will continue on the back, and again trying to mimic a comic book style. It's a little bit, again, out of my wheelhouse, but I'm having fun trying, so. And I thought this little area would be kind of a cute, little more like a memorabilia or memory keeping section, so I could put, yeah, like what my favorite things were, what photos we really liked or took, and then any yummy food that we had. And so now I'm putting in that title, Comic-Con. I was going to do a full sheet, but I just thought it was a bit much because we don't usually make too many plans when we go. It's just kind of like maybe if there's a certain panel or something that you want to see on the day, but otherwise we just kind of walk around and figure out what we want to do. So I thought it'd be cuter to make it more like a memory keeping type of sheet, and I didn't need that much space, so we just did a half sheet. I also picked these colors to coordinate with the spread this week so that I could just drop this into my planner, and you'll see the spread in a couple days. I don't want to reveal it too early, but it's definitely Comic-Con related, or Comic-Con themed. So yeah, look forward to that. So I wasn't really sure what to do up here, so I thought, okay, maybe I could draw in the downtown skyline because that's where Comic-Con is. It's in our convention center, which is right in the heart of downtown San Diego. So I thought I'd just draw in kind of like a little simplified skyline there. And again, I'm not an artist, but I grabbed or I saw a photo and I just kind of tried to simplify and mimic it there. And yeah, so I think that's it for the front, and we'll go back to the back, or go back to the back. We'll go to the back and set up the back section. Like I said, the back section is for Friday, so I have a little bit of a different layout planned for this one because we will be in the convention center, and there's a little bit more activities and stuff to kind of track and to look forward to. So yeah, so I'm just kind of setting this up, and I'm using my friction pen so I can erase those lines. I didn't mention that before, which is very helpful because I can just draw straight through and then go back and erase. Okay, so kind of the same, but a little bit different than the front. So I'm just trying to set that up, and you'll see kind of just outlining things. Kind of messed up that line there, but oh well. And some of these are friction pens, but a couple of the yellow and the red are not erasable pens, so kind of have to do what I gotta do with those. If I mess up, I mess up. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of put in a little arrow here, kind of as a continuation. Also, again, trying to match that comic book theme. And so since we're going to be inside of the convention center this day, I think what I'll do is try to draw in the convention center itself here at the top. Set it up because I'll have that Friday date, and line in a few things there. Let's see if I can do this here. Again, I'm not a super skilled illustrator artist. I mean, I can kind of eyeball things, but again, I'm not all that when it comes to illustration. So there's so many other more advanced people for that. So if you're looking for that, don't look to me. I'm sure that there's other people you could follow to find that. But this is, you know, just an idea I had, and I think it gets the point across of what I was trying to do, which is, you know, the convention center on the back, and I have downtown on the front, and yeah, so I'm liking how that looks. So kind of the same theme here in those three boxes: the food, the photos, and my faves for the day. And since that other adventures was so hard to read, I decided to just do lined lettering instead of trying to do it kind of I don't know, thicker, to make it a little bit easier to read here on the back. And then kind of adding in just those little elements like the end with a question mark, kind of, you know, maybe it's to be continued, who knows. I'm also putting in the booths that I want to visit in the exhibit hall, and then the panels that I want to go to. So I know for sure that Game of Thrones is going to be in Hall H this year on Friday, which is super cool, but I don't know if I'm going to make it in there. Hall H is, it's like the biggest hall they have, and there's a line, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. But last year I did get in. Of course, it wasn't as big of a name as a Marvel or a Game of Thrones, so I did get in though, and that was kind of exciting. So I'm hoping again this year if I can get in there. I might try. We'll see. So there's that, and then on the exhibit hall, if there's any, you know, places I want to visit like Funko or just any favorites that I want to stop by and check out their exclusives, just go and check those out. So I'll have a little note on what I want to do on Friday. So now there is, yeah, I did like the way I wrote Game of Thrones. So now I'm just going through and darkening the lines. I liked having the friction pen there because it was easy to erase or whatever, but it does leave quite a bit of a lighter line. So just going back through and trying to beef up the lines there just to kind of give it more of that comic book feel. Once I'm done with that, I think we'll be done. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you have any comments for me or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Go ahead and leave those down below as well. And think about subscribing to my channel if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.